my dear friends. This is Courtney with my two absolute precious bundles here. We've got Asher and we've got Katja, or Miss Kate as I call her. These are my Sylvia Manning silicones, and I believe this is the first video I have done with the both of them together. They are my, as I said, they're both my Sylvia Manning babies, and I had basically just decided to make them twins, as far as making them to where like they'll dress the same a bit more than my other babies will. I will strive to find them coordinating outfits and all that, because I think that's fun for twins, especially for boy and girl twins, because they won't be identical outfits, they'll just be coordinating outfits, which I love so much. So I'm going to get them each dressed individually, and so you'll see them on the camera all the time, and I'm just going to tell you about a few little updates and stuff. So let's go ahead and change Asher first, because it's been quite a while since we've seen him. So we'll let him be the star for a little while. I'll just move Miss Kate out of the way. She can come lay right here next to me. And we'll move him over in position so you guys can see him well. As you can see, I do have some baby powder next to me, because I'm thinking that I wound up changing his body when I first got him. I had put him on one of those, special bodies that you've seen in the past couple videos, assembling videos, where it's been the little minky fleece bodies, and I absolutely love those bodies. However, I did determine that the one that I had previously gotten for him was too big, and so my plan is to, of course, get him a smaller body in the future. But for now, I just switched him back to his old body, which is fine, but I've been needing to replace it anyway, because the arm, the little underarm here on the side, the stitching had started to come out, which is a shame. So we're going to, so yeah, he'll be getting a new body regardless in the future. But you know what? I love him on that body, so I will take it. One thing I'm going to do is change his diaper, because, diaper here, because I just realized I don't know if I got one the right size. Let's go ahead and give him, not this one. Let's see if this is the right size, because I don't like leaving the ones that have colorations on them for too long, just in case there's any dyes that leak from it. These Honest diapers claim that they don't have dyes in it, but I'm not sure where these colors come from then, but that could just be me. In fact, there's something like hard on this one. I don't know why. I can't remember if this is a newborn or preemie diaper, but let's see if it will fit. Thinking that this is more of a preemie diaper. It's pretty small, but it still fits. Seems to fit fine. Oh yeah, it actually fits really nice. I like that. Alright, let's turn him this way so you can see his little face. And the outfits that I'm going to be putting these babies in are these new Kimbrydolls outfits. But one thing I gotta put on him, I didn't realize that I hadn't had it on him, is the little undershirt that I put on my baby. So let me grab that really quick for him. There we go. Alright. Oh, for some reason my room is really, really hot. I don't know why. I guess it's from my computer running, but it hasn't been that bad. It has gotten warmer. It's been, the weather's been absolutely crazy, but I think I've heard it's been crazy just about everywhere. And back to my original point and train of thought, is I have the baby powder next to me because when I changed out his body, I had him over there on a little palette, but I use the palette, it's very similar to this one, But I use it for all kinds of doll assembly. So I believe that there was some leftover glass beads and all that stuff on it from a previous doll. So some of the silicone seemed to pick up a little bit of like the excess glass beads and all that. So I decided to try powder on. I've never powdered him ever. In all the time that I've had him, he's never had to be powdered. And the only reason I'm doing it now is, of course, to get any glass beads and stuff that might have gotten on him. And we may not even need powder. We may can just do this. I might actually try that first. I think I am going to try a little bit of the powder out. So let's see how this goes. Doesn't need much or anything. I literally just want enough to get off any hairs or, you know, glass beads or anything like that. I don't want it to stick onto him because, you know, some things like glass beads could possibly cut into the silicone if you're not careful, and so I don't want to risk that. So we're going to go ahead and use the powder and the brush to hopefully just get the little pieces that might have stuck on the silicone to just brush right off. Ooh, he's so nice and smooth though. Alright, so now I'm just going to add a little bit of powder to each of the arms here. And underneath and all that stuff. His face shouldn't need any because I don't think I even, like his face didn't really touch anything. I kept it wrapped up until it was time to change him over. But if there's any left over on the brush, I'll just use the brush to very gently. There we go. Any leftover powder, I'll go ahead and add that. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I wanted to use this opportunity while I was putting these adorable outfits on these babies is to, yeah, so we're just going to update you on a few things. I'm currently working on 2 Reborns for myself. One of them is the Angelina kit by Romy Stridham. I had made this baby, or I had reborn this sculpt into a beautiful little toddler a few years back, and she was my highest selling reborn to date. She sold for a very good price. But at the same time, my mom fell in love with her, and so did I. She really did turn out beautiful. I wound up rooting her hair with one of our good family friends is actually a hairdresser, and so when she gets some young girls, like young, you know, kids with long hair that want to get their hair cut, I mean, if it's usually it's shorter than like the Locks of Love's hair, so they can't donate it. So basically, they're just cutting off these like long sections of hair, and there's nothing to do with it. So she saves it and she gives it to me to use in Reborn. So I happen to have this gorgeous human hair, children human hair. So, you know, not treated very often, you know, no dyes or anything like that. It's just perfectly pure human hair. And it was this natural auburn reddish color. It was absolutely gorgeous. And I rooted it, and she turned out beautiful. And so, after careful thinking and researching and trying to figure out, you know, I have some hair left over from my, let's see, I have some hair left over from my first haircut at age 2. And then also some hair, like a ponytail, a thick ponytail's worth of hair from my first, like, full-fledged haircut at age 8, where they cut off, you know, quite a bit of length of my hair. So, there's Mr. Asher, looking quite adorable. Absolutely adorable. I love this outfit from Gymboree. Very, very sweet. See how we're on time. I'm just going to make this a longer video because I like longer videos. I'm going to continue talking and all that. So, Here is Asher. We're going to go ahead and set him to the side and start working on Miss Kate. So, since I had all this really nice hair to use, and it was some that my mother had saved, and we both, or she, made the suggestion, why don't you put this hair in a doll, because that would be the best way to save it and hold on to it and all that, and I completely agreed with that. And so, I had been looking for 2 perfect dolls to be able to boot this hair in, because the hair from my 2-year-old haircut obviously was a lot shorter and thinner and a different color, so I knew that it was going to have to be rooted in 2 different babies. So I picked out, like I said, the Angelina kit is going to get my older, longer hair, and I kept looking for a nice 3-month size baby sculpt to use for the other set of hair, and I just wasn't really satisfied with anything. But then I just happened to see a lady on a doll forum selling a kit that was long sold out. And when I researched the kit, I remember hearing of this kit and seeing the kit before. I never had the opportunity to reborn it. But when I researched it a little more, I fell in love with it. And the kit is Pippin by Bonnie Brown, one of her earlier sculpts. And it's a nice chunky baby. And it's absolutely adorable. And so I was super excited to be able to purchase this kit. And it arrived about a week and a half ago, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And so I am in the process of reborning both of these kits. So these will be 2 new babies that you're going to be seeing on my YouTube channel soon. And they will obviously be forever babies because they'll have my hair. So obviously I'm not going to be selling those. They're going to be keepsake babies. So they're definitely not going anywhere. I haven't thought of names or anything for them yet, but it's really neat that they're going to be coming. And I also have some very exciting news, and that is, for the first time in a while, I'm expecting a baby. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it is a silicone baby. And I didn't think I'd be doing this because I had kind of made a rule for myself that due to several disappointments from purchasing silicones and reborns and stuff from other artists over the years, since I had started painting silicone myself, Miss Kate here and Asher were both painted by me. I had originally said I would never own basically I had originally said I would not own a reborn or a silicone done by another artist. I would just buy the kits and I'd do it myself. But my tune changed after I adopted Zachary, my little African American baby done by Izzy and Brooke Nicole. I absolutely adore him so much. And so from there, and then also this particular baby that I fell in love with, the artist does not offer blank kits. And just the more that I watched her videos, the more I heard feedback of her work, the more I researched and watched saw pictures, and she has lots of videos on her channel. I fell in love with her babies, but most of them that I had seen were awake babies, which you guys know me, I love my sleepers. But she had put out pictures of that she was working on an asleep version of this particular baby that I loved, and I was like, tell me where to sign up. And I put the deposit down. I think it was like the first part of December I put the deposit down, and I'm not quite sure. She's already working on number 1 in the edition. She just posted work in progress pictures and all that but I think I'm getting number 3, I believe, 3 or 4, so I'm not sure what exactly. But basically, as soon as she's done, I'm going to pay her in full and bring her home. I'm really excited about that. So here is Miss Kate, and she looks absolutely adorable. And I love that. Here, let me get her brother back down here. So there's Kate, and was gonna say, where'd you go, Asher? You're up here. So here's my little twinsies. How precious. And I love this. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. This little lovey here is a Mary Meyer brand, and I purchased this little one as Asher's first lovey in Black Mountain, North Carolina. It's not far from Asheville, where I was painting him. I was actually still, I think I had just finished him, and I was letting his matting dry for overnight, and we went that next morning to Black Mountain. And I knew I was putting him together that afternoon to complete him. And I bought him his first little lovey. And this is him, his little teddy bear. And it kind of represented, you know, Black Mountain. Their theme is kind of is basically a black bear. And so, since I got that from them. And then I found that the same brand, Mary Meyer, had a lamb. Which, Little Lamb's Reborn Nursery, which is me. And so it's basically the same animal. It's just the lamb and the bear. So now they also have matching loveys, and this is like their official loveys. So this one is all hers. This one's Asher's his. In fact, I have the two other loveys that were theirs, but I kind of switched it over and gave them these. So my other babies will be getting these loveys. These are my next favorite loveys right here. But I love this that they match. And I'm going to be taking lots of photos of them. I love them in matching outfits. They're super sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, I did want to go ahead and tell you guys, because I have these here. The baby that I'm going to be getting is by Sugar Britches Nursery. She has a YouTube channel, so if you want to look that up, you can see her babies. They, to me, seem amazing because they have the newer super soft silicone that's kind of catching on, where it's like a mixture of really soft versions of EcoFlex. That she's a drinking wet baby. She has armatures in her arms and legs, and to me, for everything that she comes with and all that, her price is very ideal. And I would imagine the more additions that she does, the more popular her work is, and the more that the market goes up, her silicone babies will probably eventually go up. So I was excited to go ahead and to be able to get this baby. The deposit's down, and as soon as that baby's done, I'm paying her off and she's coming home, and I'm very excited to have her in my collection. And, you know, really getting my hopes up, and so of course I hope that she's everything that I think she is going to be. So anyway guys, thanks again for watching, and we will see you in another video very soon. Bye.